Alright, guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good day, afternoon, or evening, or any other time in between. And today we're gonna make our way into Dr. Langstrom's lab.
So proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, it's
Go
terrible.
on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How was that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on? Kirk? Honey, are you okay? Oh my god! Kirk!
So, yeah, it looks
So
like,
Go
the
on.
good doctor had a bit of an accident.
Hello, world.
Blunt trauma to the head.
Go on.
Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success.
We just look around.
Honey,
There's a computer.
Maybe it contains some answers.
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is
This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research.
the vampire bat into the human chain. This breakthrough will prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How was that?
perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on?
Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
Yeah, as Bruce says, just gotta produce a clean sample of his DNA without any of the corrupted DNA from the from the vampire bat. And then you just gotta find him.
That's it. I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine.
Go on. Just be yourself.
Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
The vampire bat into the human chain. This breakthrough it
We
will
just take a look at
prevent
his
and cure
whiteboard,
deafness in all humanity.
scan it. We'll get a Riddler trophy as well.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on?
You'll get the Gotham City story for that one. And then on the way out, we'll have some more commentary by Joker. First you can see where he clawed his way out of the basement. We get their bio, of course, as well.
his wife, your parents. What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
So yeah, some more ever so delightful and wonderful commentary by everyone's favorite deceased hallucination clown. Make our way back up top to the surface. And up here, I was I was just trying to see how much detail Rocksteady had put into the game here for a moment. And I was just trying to find if you could find if Dr. Langstrom had made a hole in the roof from where he had clawed his way out in the basement. Because, presumably he didn't use the door or anything when he clawed his way out of the basement. So either he went through a window and in another part of the building we can't see, or Rocksteady just didn't put any detail on the exterior of the building to show that, hey, that's kind of where where Dr. Langstrom made his exit at. Which, it ain't really a knock against them or anything. It just would have been cool if they had. But now that we have access to all three islands, we can make our way over here to get that Riddler trophy that we saw at the end of the last episode. And and we can save the firefighter that we saw in episode 1. As always, you want to start this one by taking out the sniper, and then going over here and you want to take out this guy. He's got a jamming device that disables your detective vision, so don't know where that guy got that. Probably from one of the militia guys gave it to him. Oh, he probably traded some cash or something from all the rioting. Here, just try to find the right angle so we can, get across over here in style. Wasn't going for the line launcher takedown because that would have alerted those guys. We're going to use the Fear multi takedown for these boys. And we take all them out and save the firefighter.
I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone was coming. I've had a bad feeling about this city for weeks. Ever since the fires started.
I need more evidence to be certain, but I think your crew was tackling the work of one serial arsonist.
Great! Guess it wouldn't be Gotham without a crazy pyro running loose, huh? You know, the chief always said we'd get through it. But I don't know anymore. Not after this.
Everything's going to be okay. You'll be safe with the rest of your men back at GCPD.
And if we do a little looking around, or, played the game more than once, you'll know that, we got a Riddler trophy over there in the weak wooden wall. So while we're here, we might as well just go ahead and grab it.
Batman, you have solved over 20%
And
of
as
my
well,
riddles.
if you,
Congratulations. Unfortunately, you've now reached
if
what I
you
call the
pay close enough
stupidity
attention,
threshold.
you can
In layman's terms, my
might
little
hear a
layman,
little opera music.
they were the easy ones.
So, and by this point, we know what that signifies. Another victim of the perfect crime, and there's another for the campaign for disarmament.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder, causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weers.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
So yeah, looks like we've only got one more to find on Founders Island for the perfect crime side mission. And over there, that group of guys are another of the firefighter side missions. Pretty sure we go do that one at some point. It looks like some point is right now. This one can be slightly trickier if you're depending on how y'all have been spending y'all's upgrade points, but only thing that really makes this one tricky is there are 3 of the big guys, so that can make it just a little difficult. And of course, there are gun racks as well that some of the other guys will try to open, and depending on where you are in the story, you won't have certain gadgets or certain gadget upgrades that make this fight, a whole lot easier. But, we make do with what we have, drop a smoke bomb, and use the fear multi-takedown. There, first punch outside of the fear multi. Of course it would be on one of the big guys. And again, I just reiterate, I am of the opinion that the only reason Batman can't damage the big guys without first doing a cape stun or anything like that, it's only a gameplay mechanic. Because anyone who knows Batman from a lore perspective or from any of the comic books, the big guys like that, yeah, sure, they're slightly more trouble than normal guys, but they're not such a hard, they're not going to give Batman such a hard time that they'd be able to tank one of his punches. Even if he was massively holding back on those punches, even though we all know he is holding back. Those guys, they ain't so durable that they're able to just take it with no damage.
This won't help anyone.
I'm sorry, it's just all that's happened. It hasn't been easy. Feels like we're cursed or something.
I know about the sudden upsurge in fires. Was a cause ever established?
Nothing concrete. We were chasing our tails on that one. Hey, the way our luck's been, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the devil himself.
Wait here. An officer's on his way to pick you up.
So with, that firefighter saved, it looks like we're about halfway done with the firefighters. So, Got about half worth of all those available upgrade points. Right there, you know, the daggum drone sees me and we have to take evasive maneuvers. You know, we got the Occupy Gotham. And there's another one down there, Own the Roads. And got another one all the way over there as well. Got a whole bunch of side missions. Yeah, yes. You know, listen to some of their dialogue there, and one of the guys, pretty sure that was this dialogue. One of them was wondering what time it was, and the other one told him to stop being stupid and just look at the giant clock tower on, you know, opposite the furthest island. And the other guy was, you know, telling him, you know, why would he bother doing that when, you know, he, you know, should have been paying attention to their orders. But, you know, they won't have to worry about the time or their orders. Now they all get to take a nap. And we shut down this little watchtower. We got a long way to go on that mission. There's another one down there. We'll make our way to that one. Got a big guy and two guys with guns, so it should be pretty fun. Keep the big guy off his feet, and again, you know, look for that punch on the big guy. It's just, you know, keep the big guy from hopefully messing up any of our combos. We'll just work everyone. You see that guy there? He got a few shots off. Use the special combo take down the big guy. Doesn't knock him out though, so we gotta keep beating up on him. And I think that was a cool addition to the big guys. That, you know, that some of them, you know, need more than just one special combo take down to knock him out. Okay, shut down this checkpoint. I just, you know, very quickly want to get out of line of sight of the drones, because if you ain't quite fast enough, or if you open the or if you shut down the checkpoint when the drone's looking at you, you know, they will open fire at you. They will open fire. And down there is our final victim of the Perfect Crime side mission. There's another Occupy the Own the Roads side mission. A bunch of guys are hiding behind a bunch of sentry guns, so we can't get to that one for a while, or at least very easily. We got, you know, some guys down here. One of them was talking smack about Batman, and, you know, it'd be only right if we were to go down there and, you know, teach them a lesson. Yeah, knock these boys out. Give them a good, proper Gotham welcome. Thinking they can just come into our city and, you know, and occupy the city and not have the crap beat out of them. We're gonna have to teach these boys a lesson, won't we? And we almost got it done. Take out the checkpoint commander right there. And here, just testing the reflexes of the combat specialists. Gonna use a batarang this time. Just stab it through the screen.
I taught you how to beat him, so be it!
Just doing a little more, looking around, seeing it. Make sure we not overlooking any of the available side missions on Founders Island.
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this.
And there we go, guys. And with that, we are at the final stage of the Perfect Crime side mission, but we cannot complete it yet because we cannot get the Batmobile onto Founders Island yet. We will need to progress the main story quite a bit until we can get the Batmobile onto the island. Then we'll have to clear the island of all the tanks. There's some more story stuff that we have to do on Founders Island before we can do that. And then at some point, eventually, we will be able to complete the Perfect Crime side mission. But in the meantime, we got some more, got some more militia side missions that we can do on Founders Island.
I couldn't do that. 9 to 5, dying slow every day. I want to go out fighting.
Yeah, some of the militia boys talking. Too bad we're gonna have to interrupt. Good old Fear multi-takedown. We just took out the checkpoint commander. Special combo take on the big guy. Keep him, kind of out of the way a little bit. Let's give him the combo beatdown. Clean up the mess on the rest of the guys. And there, if you notice, yes, that one guy there, he is facing our direction, and when we do lower the barricades on this here checkpoint, he will open fire on us. Still, though, I mean, it would be better him than the giant tank. And here I try to be smart. I try to throw down a smoke pellet to kind of confuse him, but don't exactly work out. And he does, you know, there he does get a few shots off on me before we get out of range. And we take a look up there, the opposite roof on the opposite side of the street. We got another little watchtower. And right here, I was proud of this here. Get a fear multi takedown from the ledge, and here we just clean house on these boys. Clean house very quickly. We just got the one guy left right there, and the Soul Ninja goes down with an REC blast into a back claw slam. It's actually the fastest I've ever cleared this particular watchtower.
Prepare for attack. The bat's on the offensive.
And if we look back down the street level, opposite side of the building, we can find another little checkpoint we can take down. Got some boys with pew-pews, and one of them there, he got a little stun stick. Another one over there in the corner got a stun stick as well. Disarm those guys with their guns and their little stun sticks. Just, whack that guy in the stomach. A couple quick fire batarangs and just, completely make that guy look like a fool. Flip him up onto his head. And it's another checkpoint shut down.
Everyone regroup. Secure your positions.
Get rid of the upgrades. Thought I did at least. Got rid of the level up. And if we make our way down to Port Adams over here, we got another firefighter we can save.
You wait. The chief's gonna make you all pay for this. Are you kidding me? The only way he's doing anything is to fancy militia with their fancy guns. We're the real muscle in this town. Try and relax. We're professionals. We know what we're doing. And I thought things were gonna settle down without you. That's funny you think the chief is gonna suddenly appear and take us out. Like he's some kind of superhero.
You've been watching Scarecrow on the big screens? His face weren't that messed up back at the asylum.
I'm having fun just imagining what I can do to you.
with all them taken care of, we can, untie the
I prayed for the
firefighter.
first time in my life tonight. I should have known. If anyone was gonna
Firefighter
help me,
Taylor.
it would be you.
I need answers. We don't have much time.
Whatever you want to know.
The unexplained fires in the last few weeks. Was there a common accelerant found at any of the crime scenes?
Sure. Petroleum-based napalm.
Thickened with polyisobutylene.
Polly what?
Firefly. That's who you were tracking.
That freak? He hasn't hit Gotham for what, 10 years? I tell you, someone needs to reopen the asylum.
He's back. Don't go anywhere. Someone will come and take you back to GCPD.
Yeah, and we got another upgrade point there. I believe, there's a few more little checkpoints and outposts and watchtowers that the militia set up. We can't get to them right now because don't have proper upgrades, but we can scan the Penguin's old house for a riddle there for more on the Gotham City stories, guys. But yeah, it's like, there's a couple more around founders that the militia boys have set up that we, at least to my knowledge at least, we can't do quite yet because, we either don't have the right upgrades or, or their story progression locked. But, that doesn't mean we can't take this one out.
So what's the difference? I don't know, it's like bigger, isn't it? That's it? If I was a billionaire, I'd build a tower or a plaza. And I think I'd be happy. Why's he gotta have both?
Beats me. Still, I bet there's all kinds of cool toys in there.
Don't even think about it. Wayne buildings are impregnable. Guy's a security guy. Everyone I know who's ever taken on a contract to hit Wayne property ends up in some booby trap.
What's he hiding?
Who knows? He's a billionaire. You're all nuts. He's probably up there right now showing his bottled piss collection to a party of supermodels.
Who wants to tell him that he ain't up there with supermodels and all that? But he was up there, but not in the way he was thinking. He was up there on the tightrope, getting ready to deliver a beatdown on you boys for trying to turn his city into a try and take over his city. There, that guy, he just freaking had to ruin the combo. Had to ruin it. So militia who ruin the combo get thrown upside down and get kicked across the room. But that out of the way, we shut down their little watchtower here on LexCorp's building. Good old Lexi boy. Yeah, comic fans will almost assuredly recognize Superman's main arch rival, Baldy from Metropolis.
Batman, when I summon you to Chinatown,
And we make our way over here to the back of Wayne International Plaza. We look out over the bay, we can see Wayne Manor. We give that a scan for more on the Gotham City stories. Faithful Servant. And I believe we'll find another firefighter held captive behind Wayne International Plaza as well. Yep, we do right there. You see all that blue?
Hey, go easy. Don't get too carried away. I want this to last.
Yep, the line of duty.
Sick in the head. Sick.
You know, same as last, well, not really last time. The last time those guys had guns. These guys don't. But usual affair of guys. Some guys with melee weapons. There's a few big. There's at least two big guys, and they got a gun rack over there in the corner that they, at least one of them guys are gonna make a run at. There, don't know which of them saw me, but one of them saw me. They just had to ruin the surprise on the Fear multi takedown I was gonna use on them boys. Well, we take out the first big guy and we hit the other one with a special combo take. Oh, that guy, he just got slammed backwards onto the dadgum railing. He's gonna feel that. That guy, he got the same thing too, but he got thrown on the edge of the rail. Oh, gosh, man. Just a few more guys. Take out the last one and, call an ambulance, but, not for Batman. Tie the firefighter.
I don't know how to thank you, Batman. Have you found any of the crew?
Some, but there's more of you out there still in danger.
I think you got them scared.
Good. Wait here. An officer will take you back to GCPD.
Hey, my stepbrother's stationed there, Sergeant McAllister. I sure as hell didn't think I'd see him again. Is he okay?
He's fine. You'll see him soon.
Thanks, Batman. I mean it.
Man, you guys see the sideburns on that guy? He had some sideburns. Some big old sideburns. Yeah, but and with that done, I'm at least kind of positive we have completed all available side missions on Founders Island at this time that we can reach or do safely without the Batmobile.
So he's got a new suit.
There's just a few more of those little freebie Riddler trophies, as we picked up just there. And I'm pretty sure now over there, that watchtower, that one's a storyline side watchtower. You won't be able to take that one out. But it doesn't mean we can't take out all their drones they got flying around in our airspace.
Serpent down.
We can absolutely take those out. We got another watchtower right there. We'll be hitting as well.
He's probably out there watching us right now. Bring it on, I say.
Take out drone number 2.
He got a drone. No.
I think some of the debris from the drone hit me a little bit there as well. You see down there, we got another one of the malicious explosives in the road. We'll have to get that one as soon as we're able to get the Batmobile on the Founders Island, which, once again, Won't be able to do that for a while yet. And the third drone goes down.
Serpent offline!
Yeah, one more from the look of it there. On Founders, at least. Let's see if we can't find it real fast.
First time I saw him was back at the training camp when he gave that speech. He had the
There it is. It's all the way over there. Well, we'll get that one in a moment. We'll take out this little check lookout tower right here.
Rats freak you out, huh? A little. You know, they say you're never more than 10 feet from a rat. Or is it 5? Hey, if you got any more little facts, you can keep them to yourself. I don't care what you think. Scarecrow's a freak, man, and we shouldn't have taken this job. What's the matter? Getting all squeamish about operating on American soil? Scared you might have to fight the bat? Or just scared of Scarecrow? I'm ready for the bat. And I'd operate on Uncle Sam with a hacksaw after the way the army treated me. But Scarecrow? Yeah, he scares me. Guy talks like he wants to bring about a damn apocalypse. When I signed up, Knight said he'd give me purpose, something worth fighting for, and pay worth working for. But this, it's starting to feel like the only mission we're going on. Oh, this place was supposed to be covered in... It's Batman!
Yeah, and there, guys, aside from, also just letting y'all listen to the militia boys' dialogue, I know I could have gone about it better, could have thrown a smoke bomb and all that, but I was just trying to get in a good position or an angle for a fear multi takedown. But couldn't find the angle that time. But it's alright. Throw a battering at that guy. And we take out the medic. Now all we gotta do is just shut down the console. Yeah, quite a few more of those scattered around the city. And we've only just started, my goodness. And most of these, just about all of the militia side missions and all that, guys, I mean, if there's any side missions in this game that you can truly say that are locked behind main story progression, it is the entire. It's all 4 of the militia side missions. Because if you could just do all of the militia side missions, like if you knew where all of them were and you could just do them, I mean, that would be like the fastest set of side missions in the game. And speaking of militia side missions, we find another one of their explosive devices. We'll have to get to that one as soon as we're able to bring the Batmobile onto Miyagani. Take out all of their tanks they have patrolling her streets. And again, you see all the tanks there waiting to greet us once we lower the bridges. And we look down there, we find one more firefighter for the in the line of duty side mission.
You won't win.
You will. Pretty sure at least we take those boys out as soon as we take out those tanks, because on one of my last playthroughs I did for this, guys, the drone tanks there, if you ain't careful, they can actually shoot at you if you don't like get down there where those boys are. If you don't get down there fast enough, if you're kind of close enough to where like the drones can kind of see you, they will take shots at you if you aren't careful. I guess on that one time, I guess I was just close enough where they could see me. And we head back over here to the back of the GCPD building. We got another Riddler little time trial we can do. This one leads us all the way back to Founders Island.
Time, detective. My money's on time.
It won't be that hard. As long as you make use of the eject mechanic on the Batmobile and the improved grapnel boost, you get there with time to spare. Got that one. And of course, depending on how many upgrades you have for the grapnel boost, and if you have the 2 upgrades for the Batmobile that improve your eject mechanic as well, you could do that little Riddler time puzzle right there even faster than what I just did there. And I'm pretty sure we at least spend the last little bit going after a few Riddler trophies, but I think we get a little bit of main story content in for you guys as well. I don't think this one was solely side mission focused, but it might have been. Yeah, a little over 11-ish minutes left. Yeah, and this one's pretty fun. You just gotta, use the power winch and pop up the, you gotta just apply the right amount of force for the pop up. And that one's really easy. And we got some more over there by the side of the Vanessa Studios. One of these ones over here, we can't get yet because we need a certain Batmobile upgrade before we can get one. But this one over here we can get. See there, the one of the GCPD helicopters saw us there for a moment. Yep, just this one's real easy. All you gotta do is just pop the glowing Riddler the question marks as they light up. Real easy, real simple. It just takes you a few moments, and you get the trophy. And we got it to pop there. Quick fire back claw to grab it. Got another little character trophy or character showcase there. Making our way over to this other river trophy. Well, it's not where the river trophy is, it's where we begin the river trophy. We'll need to use the sonar function on the Batmobile that we're using to track the Arkham Knight's vehicle when he took bar break. You see that little device there is, I don't know, the game must have glitched on me or something, because when you use the sonar feature on the in battle mode on the ground, there's supposed to be little question marks that appear on the ground, and they go off the side of the building there. And we're supposed to follow them to where the river trophy is. But for some reason, don't know why, that part of the game decided to glitch on me for some reason. This did not want to work. So can't get that one for the time being, it looks like. So we come back to this one. Just took me a moment to finally realize and admit that that one was glitched, and we weren't going to be able to get that one yet. And here, do another flyby. Yeah. Okay. And and at any point, at least after a little bit, you can go to the movie studios and you get a call from Alfred, I believe. Yep, right here.
Sir, I can see you're at the movie studios. You're doing the right thing. Master Drake deserves to know.
I'm not telling him that Barbara's been kidnapped, Alfred. He needs to focus on the cure.
But sir, you know what she means to him. If anything happens...
I'll find her.
And yeah, there, just a little bit more. I'll elaborate more after the little dialogue between
don't worry about
Bruce
the
and
cure,
Tim.
Batsy. You're fine. Never better. Think about it. What could be more powerful than getting the inside line from the Clown Prince of Crime? Besides, it's not really seeing things if the guy really is in your head.
This is what we came down here for.
Have you heard from Barb recently? I can't contact her.
Oracle's comms were affected by the explosion at Ace Chemicals. She'll be back online soon.
I'm sure between you and Barb, you've got this under control. Tell her I said hi. Alfred's been keeping me updated on the situation outside. If it's getting too much for you, you'd let me know, right? I'm still running tests on the infected. We'll get to the bottom of this, Bruce. I'm sure of it. I'm sure between you and Barb, you've got this under control. Tell her I said hi.
So my kind of thought process on, just a little insight on Bruce as a character and all that. He putting the mission first and all that, and him not telling Tim, because at this point, obviously, at least in my playthrough, we haven't found Barbara yet, and we don't want, and Bruce doesn't want Tim to worry or insist on, because Bruce knows that Tim would insist on trying to go with Bruce to find her. And, so he's, whether, you can make your own opinions and thoughts on whether or not that was a good thing, or, kind of look at it as well from, from Tim's perspective as well, that, put trust and faith in your mentor, that that he will find his other partner in Oracle and all that. So, and I can kind of agree with that and all that, and Bruce would want Tim to try and keep him focused on the cure as well for those people as well. But at the same time, who wouldn't want to know or make sure that your girlfriend or boyfriend had been captured?
Riddler, tell me everything.
Grabbed the informant, and right there, he tried to get out of the interrogation.
Let's try that again.
You gotta hit the counter button a second time to stop that, or else they will have gotten out of the interrogation. But yeah, you can kind of see it from both Bruce's perspective and from Tim's perspective. If Bruce had told him that that Barbara had been taken, he would have absolutely insisted on helping Bruce find her and all that. But, with that said, we are nearing the end of this episode, guys, and leave a like if you liked it, if you hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date, and leave a comment, tell me your thoughts and opinions on what you thought on the episode, and or my commentary, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Game and Dragon out.